Hi, today we're talking Wicked. Plus, we have other TV and movie recommendations for you. Welcome to Screens in Focus, the podcast where we talk about TV and movies. I'm Diana. Sam is here. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hi, Diana. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. So this is our bonus podcast episode. We just finished talking about Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1. So go catch that podcast episode. But we also have both seen Wicked, and we wanted to talk about it a little bit. And then we also have a few other TV and movie recommendations for you. So, Sam, tell me what you thought about Wicked for Good.
I loved it. Going into it, I've seen the musical, here in Pittsburgh, so I know what to expect kind of, but I still go into it not really trying to think about the plot too much. I just want to experience it. And I loved it, and I just thought how different the tone was from the first one. The first one, even though there's harder moments, there's strife and conflict and stuff, right off the right as soon as the movie starts, we're right back in it, and we're picking up right where it kind of left off, and things are not good in Oz. And I loved all of the sets are beautiful, and just the construction of the yellow brick road, the fact that they had an underground railroad, which is actually underground, was just bonks to me. The acting's phenomenal, just all of it. It was just so good. I want more. I would go again happily. I'd probably watch it 3 or 4 more times, because every time you watch it, you notice more things. So it's really enjoyable because there's so much to look at. You can't see everything on the first go.
Yeah.
But it didn't make me cry, and I was afraid it was going to.
It did or it didn't?
It didn't. I got close at the end whenever Glinda and Elphaba are singing to each other. I got close there, but I didn't cry.
Yeah. So I went into this thinking that it wasn't going to be as good as the first one, but I didn't care. I wanted to watch it. I am so glad I did. And I was wrong, because it was as good as the first one to me. I really appreciate it so much. I think that the chemistry between these two actresses is just so good. Their voices are extraordinary. There wasn't as much dancing. In fact, I don't even know if there was any dancing in this one. So there really wasn't too much choreography in that sense. You're right. The tone was different, but I appreciated that. It was really, really well done. The songs moved me. I heard that there was, I think, 2 songs that were introduced that weren't in the original play that I have seen too, that I saw a long, long time ago, and I don't even remember it. I don't even remember the story. I feel like the movie helped me learn so much more than I already thought I might have known. So I really appreciate both these movies. I loved how it snuck in the Wizard of Oz on us without making it primary. It was able to gently put in things about Dorothy, the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Wizard.
We have to talk about
all
the Tin
of those.
Man.
Yeah. And also the flying monkeys, all of that kind of came into focus because of this, right? And now you see the Wizard of Oz in a if I go back and see the Wizard of Oz, I'm going to be having this is, so things are perceived a certain way and they're not, right? There's stories behind everything and how everything is, put out there for us to see, or how we think things are, and they're really not. So I love that. I just thought it was a great movie. But what did you want to say? Talk about the Tin Man for a second.
Yeah, he was so angry. In the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man just well, I gotta go get a heart.
I love him.
Da, 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 da.
I know.
And then in here he's roast her, and then the poor Cowardly Lion is she traumatized me, yada yada, blah blah blah. I'm that's not the Cowardly Lion.
It was Coleman Domingo. Did you know that? I didn't know that was Coleman Domingo.
I forgot that Coleman was in this. I say it like we're on a first name
I didn't know.
basis.
I know. Coleman, our friend Coleman.
Coleman. I was gonna say, yeah, like Bach he kind of went bonkers. I guess being turned into tin will do that to you. And I thought,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it was meant to be kind of funny, but the house falling on Nessa Rose was kind of funny. And
Oh,
I didn't like
yeah.
her, so I was kind of happy that
I
she
know.
got.
I know.
But her character was just annoying me. But I like that we got to see some of like the old characters, like they brought back Dr. Dillerman because at the end and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like nice and yeah, like
Yeah.
you're right though. I've never thought about that, but I'm never gonna look at the Wizard of Oz like the same again. Like that's insane.
I know. I know. It's not. Yeah. It was just really well done. The songs, Ariana as Glinda, I really felt like there was so much more of her character and her character arc in this.
hmm
She has just done a really great job in this role, and I hope she's recognized again. Both of them, they both are
hmm
phenomenal. It's just, I feel like Ariana, I already think Cynthia Erivo is amazing. Okay. So let
hmm
me put that out there first, right? She acts, sings, everything she does is perfection. So I don't,
hmm
not saying that she's not, she definitely is, but I feel like I saw a difference in Ariana in the first to the second. Like I saw
hmm
her even be a stronger actor. And in fact, but I wasn't happy with her role. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, step
Yeah.
up, help your friend, be loyal. So I was like mad at her character, but I'm just talking about her portrayal of what
hmm
she did as an actress was what I was impressed upon with her. But the songs moved me. There was Every Day More Wicked, which is in the beginning. It sets the tone that brings back the story's energy. And there's No Good Deed, which is dark and emotional, and it showcases Alphaba's inner conflict. I know it's so good. And then For Good, oh my gosh, heartfelt duet between Alphaba and Glinda. That emotional centerpiece. I can't remember if I cried or not, I'm pretty sure I had tears. I'm pretty sure. But it's just their voices and just, oh my God, moved me. I thought it was
hmm
so great. I highly recommend for anyone who hasn't watched it, go watch it. My son and his girlfriend both went in with me to watch this, and they saw the first one with me also. And my son a couple times said, "Mom, that was really good." And so I just appreciated him liking it too. And that's a male perspective watching it. So
hmm
yeah, so it was good.
I like that we did get like a little bit more of Glinda's like childhood, so you can kind of see why she is the way that she is. Like it doesn't excuse any of it, but you at least can empathize with her a little bit that like she was, she may not have she didn't have a bad childhood, but she
Yeah.
has trauma and other things like that. So I think it was just nice to like sort of explain it a little bit, like so you understand from her point of view, kind of. But I am happy that she does eventually, like she, like, takes down the wizard and she puts
Yeah.
Madame Morrible in her place, and I love how the monkey, Chistery kinda just, like there are 2 scenes where he, like, kinda, does one of those, like, because he's, like and he points I think then he's pointing Alphaba to where all the animals are being held, and then the second time, I feel like he, like, pointed to, like, the trap door or something and was like, "No, no, like, she's down there, it's okay." Or something like that, and I
Yeah.
just like that he's just kinda, like, quietly, like, stirring the pot. For good, though.
For for good.
For good.
All right, Sam, what other TV or movies have you been watching this December?
So, I've been watching the Holiday Baking Championship on HBO. I've also been watching House of Guinness. That came out, I think, in November, but I just kinda started watching it. I've been watching the Talamasca, The Secret Order, which is on Prime, but it's AMC, and Mayfair season 2. They're and both of those are Anne Rice books, and they're part of the more like the larger Anne Rice, like, world, I guess. Um, Yeah, I would recommend actually the Holiday Baking Championship. So this year they did a little bit of a twist. They normally just have, I don't know, 20 people or whatever, and then they just compete. They might be on, they never really put them on teams before. And this year they split them up into the naughty and nice. And it's funny how quickly that goes to like to someone's head, like, well, I'm nice, so I have to be nice. The naughty people are like, well, we're supposed to be naughty, so let's be naughty. And it's just really fun and everything looks delicious. It's really hard to like not eat like a piece of cake while I'm watching the show. But it's really but it's like really like light and fun. You don't have to really think about it. And after like a long day of work, you just pop it on and you
Yeah.
watch some people make some confections.
So I was able to watch Christmas at Rockefeller Center. It really gets me in the mood, and it was a great show. I love hearing all of the, performances and just watching the tree lighting happen. And, I am just such a fan of New York. So anything that brings me any closer, I'm there to watch it. So check that out. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. Now, this isn't uplifting, but I do have to mention it. And I'm mentioning it because you recommended it to me and Renee recommended it that I watch The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix. And it is a documentary. It is a hard watch. It is not for this season, but at the same time, it's reality and it's what happens and it's mind boggling and it's horrible and it's human
It's
horrible.
heartbreaking.
And
Hmm.
so that is out there. And I know a lot of people have watched it. So just know it's out there. Abandons is a new TV show on Netflix and powerful women and Western. There's a lot of drama around it because Kurt Sutter, who did Sons of Anarchy and Mayans, which I really love all that, is doing this, but then he had drama with Netflix and then he left the show. And I think the show suffered a little bit from it, but I've only seen 2 episodes and it's been watchable, but I don't know how much more I'll watch of it. So there's that.
Okay.
So what do you have for movies for us?
So I saw Wicked last Friday and then I saw Zootopia 2 on Saturday with my brother. And I highly recommend that movie to anybody. My brother and I are nearly 40 and we went by ourselves and it was a theater full of parents and other people who are like us. And it's a kids movie, but it's not a kids movie. Like there's definitely adult humor in there that's real masked really well. And I highly recommend it. And it's a really cute story. And then my next two are real depressing. I
Ah,
highly recommend watching, it's called All the Empty Rooms. It's on Netflix. And it's essentially he's a journalist named Steve Hartman. I almost wrote Steve Harrington at one point when I was texting someone about it because I was
ah,
thinking about Stranger
yeah.
Things. And a photographer whose name is Lou Bop. And they've been going around for a couple years now taking photos of the rooms of the victims of school shootings. And it is a
Oh,
35-minute watch that feels like 2 hours because it's so heavy but this guy is doing such a wonderful thing for these families and it's like I would put it in the same line as like the Perfect Neighbor. Like it's a hard watch, but we should watch it. And the one after that is the Carmen family deaths. That one is just crazy. It's sad because people are dead, but there are twists and turns, and I don't believe anybody, but I believe everybody at the same time. Like essentially, there's this family in New England somewhere. I can't remember now, and people have died mysteriously around one of the people in the family, and they're investigating it, and it's just I found it really, really fascinating. Easier to watch than All the Empty Rooms, but still hard to watch.
yeah. You watch a lot of documentaries. You have been
I do.
really good at that, at watching those. So I don't always watch a lot of them. I do watch some. So I love when you can share those with everybody else because that isn't the first thing that I will watch, but you always have such good recommendations on that. All right. So I have watched 2 holiday movies and then 1 regular movie, but let me just share with you really quick. I watched Oh, What Fun. That is on Prime. That is with Michelle Pfeiffer. It is watchable. It is Christmassy. It is about a mom who plans and does everything, but then her family kind of puts her on the back burner and then she gets tired of it and she like takes off. And, because she's like, okay, fine. You guys forget about me. Then this is, it's kind of like Home Alone, like how they forgot about
Oh,
their son and took off. Well, they forgot about her. So she bought tickets. I'm not giving too much away, but she buys tickets and she gets forgotten. And so she's like, I'm out of here. But it's very watchable. So, and it's a holiday movie. So it kind of got me in the mood. Also, My Secret Santa just came out this last weekend and I haven't finished it yet, but that's because it was like 2:30 in the morning and I'm like, I have to go to bed and I'm going to finish watching this. But I'm going to tell you the first half of this, I didn't think I was going to like it. It's funny and cute. It's far-fetched. It's a typical Netflix holiday movie, but you know what? I'm having fun. I'm having fun watching it. So I'm like, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of it tonight. So it's just a fun holiday movie. So there's that one, but another one that I do want to mention that is very poignant is called Train Dreams. I believe that's the name of it, Train Dreams. It's on Netflix. And this movie is beautifully shot, but it's very slow. Not slow. It is slow, but what I mean is it's about times changing in our world and how maybe sometimes people aren't at the same pace of that world changing. And it's very emotional. It's about this man who has, I'm not going to give anything away because I want you to go watch it, but it's about this man who has a family, but he has to go work on the railroads and do other things, logging. I think it's logging actually. It's logging, but there's railroads being built at that time. That's, that's this era that it's in. So he's away from his family a lot of the times, but when he goes back, he's loving and great with them. But there is tragedy that happens in it, and it's how he handles that tragedy and what really is your life. It's very like examining life and what's important to you. So it's very much in that type of story. So if you like that type of story, you will appreciate this a lot. It's very character driven, very well acted. Like I said, beautiful cinematography, but it is a slower paced movie. So know that. All right.
that sounds good though.
So those are our recommendations for all of you. Well, I think this is it right before Christmas. So make sure you come back and check out our Stranger Things season 5, volume 2. But we want to wish all of you happy holidays. And Sam, I want to wish you happy holidays. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Happy holidays to you as well. And it's absolutely a gift to come on here with you every once in a while and just yap for a couple hours about things that I really enjoy with a person I really enjoy. So thank you so much for that. You've given me a gift. And I'm going to cry, so we should probably end.
You've given me a gift, truly. So, all right. Thank you, friends out there, for joining us today. And remember to stay connected to Screens in Focus at screensinfocus.com. You can follow our podcast. And remember to keep watching, keep exploring, and keep those screens in focus. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.